All right, so here's kind of a debrief of sorts, another example, but also a way to maybe check your work as to how to conduct this CER for this kind of silly example of an Audi commercial. So again, when we're trying to make scientific explanations, we're always going to use claim, evidence, reasoning. Very simple. The claim, what do you know? Evidence, how do you know that? And then the reasoning, why does your evidence support your claim? Remember that we don't just make claims haphazardly. All right? We always want to collect our evidence to then guide us to what the answer to that question is. What is our claim? All right, so here I basically have the dialogue that you heard in that video. So the girl says, I have evidence that proves my dad's a space alien. She does a really great job of listing her evidence. Okay, these are observations that she made. So there's an example of how we can use observations as evidence. Now, my question for you, and you can pause the video if you want to think about this. Does this little girl have sound reasoning? Is her reasoning taking those pieces of evidence and supporting her claim that her dad's a space alien? The answer there is no. All she does is she just says, the evidence doesn't lie. That's all she says. And then she restates her claim. My dad's a space alien. So this little girl does a great job of citing her evidence, but she has no good reasoning. She doesn't tie her evidence at all back to her claim. So what does that actually look like? Well, in this case, again, the question is the girl's dad a space alien? I said her dad's a space alien. The evidence. He speaks a weird language. He's from Albuquerque. He drinks green liquids. He dresses funny. He drives a spaceship. But now take a look here. In my reasoning section, I tie each piece of information back to her dad is a space alien. Okay? So look, he speaks a weird language. Aliens are not from Earth, so they have their own language. He drinks green liquids, which is why many aliens have green skin. He drives a spaceship. Aliens use spaceships to travel. Okay? So I take each piece of information that I have there and I tie it back to my claim. I explain why those pieces of evidence mean that he's an alien. Now, obviously, her dad's not a space alien, right? So if you said that he is a human, evidence, he drinks green liquids. Okay, let's say that was one of your pieces of evidence. Humans drink green liquids because they want to drink them for their health benefits, to make them live longer. Okay, he drives a spaceship. Humans drive really fancy cars to show off how much money they have. Okay, so the main takeaway here is that your claim doesn't necessarily have to be right or wrong. Ultimately, we want to be as right as possible. The important thing with CER is that we take our evidence, and within our reasoning, we tie each piece of evidence back to the claim. We're explaining each piece of evidence. If you have questions about this, and you want me to take a look at your CER, please call me over. That's the point of this self-paced thing. You can call me over at any time, and we can talk about the work that you're doing. Take care.